to go to bed. I'm sad. Guys, we literally don't even have to panic. We literally don't even have to freak out right now. We don't even have to fucking, like, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because, bitch, freak out the vote.
Guys, I just voted, and I chose family. Let's end this reign of terror now. I chose family. I chose women. I chose America.
Let's go.
I love you.
Alright, guys, it's time to go to bed.
Donald Trump is president once again, and as a lesbian, I'm scared. Scared of all this money I'm gonna be saving. I can afford groceries now. I'm scared I'm gonna gain weight. I'm gonna have to use some of the money I'm saving and hit a gym. Scared of how low gas prices are going to be because there's no stopping me now. So what? You live where? Bermuda Triangle? Not a problem, babe. On my way. Anyway, obviously the Democrats are not taking this well. There's been a number of responses, and I was going to take the time to respond individually to a lot of them. But there was a lot. So
Let's go. Shout out to her. Shout out to her right now. Let's go. I feel it. I feel it what she was just saying right now. Shout out to this chick right here, what she was just saying. Yo, shout out to that. I actually like what she's kicking. She's actually coming with a good that good energy.
Alright, guys. Like, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because, bitch, freak out the...
Listen, kid. You can tap it with a hammer. It ain't gonna change.
Like, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because...
Everybody making clickbaits. These are all clickbaits. These are all clickbaits, bro.
But I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight.
Did he really?
Right now, I don't even know what to do. I've never hated red so much in my life until now. Honey, you gonna say, we'll see if you still scream go Trump in the next few months. Let's see. There's supposed to be so many black men being pulled over and gunned down for no freaking reason. Oh, white privilege is gonna be so high right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America's 47th president is none other than Donald Trump. Here's some highlights of people with severe...
Let's go, bro. 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 Let's go. Let's go, bro.
Hey, Grandpa's speeding facts.
Are you for Trump?
I have never voted for a Democrat in my life.
I never.
You can't believe it.
Not ever.
I would never vote for a Democrat.
That's right, Grandpa.
I've never voted for a Democrat in my life.
That has nothing to do with whether or not we won.
Yo, YouTube, I don't know why I feel like whoever's moderating in me right now or whatever, they're doing some kind of magic. Cause I already see a bar that came up. Yo, they mad. That's funny as hell, bro. They mad right now, bro.
My point is, you're going to get in a time machine and go back 4 years?
The vice president win if the economy was so great?
That's not the point I'm making.
So
The point, don't look at me like that.
What's the point?
The point that I'm trying to make is that where we were in 2017 and 2018, we can't just get in a time machine and go back.
Your message didn't resonate.
I said
Let's
that.
go, bro.
And I think to try to pretend and paint a picture.
Let's see some more tantrum.
How do you
Let's
feel about
go.
the election results so far?
Honestly, I'm kind of bored. This is America, so.
They want some good news tonight. I can feel the anxiety in the crowd.
I want some crash outs, bro.
Pure
I need
Project
Democrat
2025
crash
miniature
outs.
in
That's what
Florida,
I'm looking
and that kind of
I'm looking for some Democrat crash outs. Oh, I hope we get some over this weekend, y'all. I pray we get some TikToks of Democrat crash outs, please.
I wanted to. Well, let me rephrase. It's all of the votes still need to be counted, but it certainly looks like it's swinging the way of Donald Trump. Obviously, my eyes are a little red. Some tears have been shed tonight, and you know.
I want to remind people though. Right now, there's like 40% of the vote in, 30% of the vote in, 27% of the vote. Like, just because Donald Trump says he wins, we have not, because of the.
Why do people even feel like this? That's really my kind of question. Why do people even? Is there another video of somebody talking?
El Stupido.
El Stupido.
Easily led.
I didn't mean to do that. She bought the SpongeBob out of me. Oh shit. She bought the SpongeBob out of me just now.
NBC News now reports insiders inside the Kamala Harris campaign are talking that Trump will crack the Democrat blue wall, that Trump could win Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, that Michigan and Wisconsin will fall to Trump.
USA!
It would mean that even if Harris secures Pennsylvania,
USA!
she would not reach the necessary.
Let's go, son. Where's some good crash outs? I want to see people fighting.
I'm
I
resting.
want to see relationships
It was a
falling
long
apart.
night. I don't think I've ever wanted to watch an episode of The View more than I did today. I tuned in, and those women are pathetic. The somber, melancholy look on their faces, they are devastated. They cannot believe it. They can't believe it.
Like their faces look like this.
Vadia?
I mean, they're still outstanding. Are
Let's
they
go,
not counting
bro.
them here? What's going on, Vadim?
Let's go, y'all.
Why isn't Philadelphia counting votes?
Let's go.
Call them up. Call them. Do we have contact? Hello, if you're watching the stream right now and you work in Philadelphia, we'll put you on stream. I'll call you. I want to know what is going on. What the hell is going on right now?
Losers!
Send me pictures. I know you're out there. I know somebody's listening.
Vadia?
I mean, they're still outstanding. Are they not counting them here? What's going on, Vadim? Why isn't Philadelphia counting?
How would you feel if
Donald Trump did win tonight?
I think I'd go home crying. I think it'd be very, very tough. I think it's the number one thing on voters' minds historically, or not historically, but right now is the state of democracy in the United States. And I think that's...
I think it would be great if she could run on what Biden has done, because what Biden has done is actually tremendous. And I think it is absolutely bananas.
Donald Trump is going tomorrow with Mark Rubio in Florida.
Trump 2050.
If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
Oh, no!
Disappointed. I think Oprah's become a major divider in our country. And I think, frankly, she should be ashamed of herself. And you know who else should be ashamed? Fox. Because I've seen Oprah on Fox about 50 times making the same statement.
So clearly, I'm a white bitch. But
Period.
I live in an extremely Republican part of Florida. Not even Central Florida, South Florida. I live in the Panhandle, one county away from Alabama. I essentially live in Alabama.
Oh my God, I can't listen too long.
Today is a day where
I'm looking for you to crash. I don't want to hear expressions. God damn them, bro.
That man you were so upset to hear from last night, he may be president of the United States in less than 2 years. And that audience that upset you, that's a sampling of about half the country. They are your family members, your neighbors, and they are voting.
Yo,
and many said they're voting.
Yo, I think this, Anderson Cooper, Anderson Cooper crib is banging, yo. He got a fucking firehouse. That shit is so fucking nice, bro.
For him. Now, maybe you haven't been paying attention to him since he left office. Maybe you've been enjoying not hearing from him, thinking it can't.
I think he got a firehouse in the fucking city, actually. Yeah, this dude, yeah.
Happen again. Some investigation is going to stop him. Well, it hasn't so far. So if last night showed anything, it showed it can happen again. It is happening again. He hasn't changed, and he is running hard. That man you were so from
Stupid fucking whore! So I'll just shut the fuck up! I'll just shut the fuck up for good now, huh? Yeah, you fucking want that? Yeah? We are fucking over, you fucking dumbass! I hope that you stupid fucking whore!
Oh no!
By now, you probably know that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running as an independent.
I need some more.
Speechless.
I need more. I need more. I need more. I just want to.
I'm not lying.
I want cars crashing, planes crashing, anarchy. I want fire.
Alright, so
I want tears in their eyes and fire and flames burning behind them. Where are my videos? I'm supposed to be seeing towns being burnt down.
not gonna be. If I was the president, I did not expect this at all going into tonight. So it's hard to watch, knowing that.
Yo, what drugs are these people on? What drugs are these people on? Food for thought. What drugs are they on?
I thought maybe that our country was going in the opposite direction.
It's definitely alcohol or some kind of substance. While on top of that, the combination of those two, which could, God forbid, make you commit suicide, it raises your risk of hurting yourself, and you're going out to vote. Yo,
I'm in love. I'm obsessed,
stay away from alcohol.
and I don't even feel guilty about it.
Don't drink and vote.
I'm in love. I'm obsessed.
Yo.
Mr. Epstein, I do, I
Nah.
I need everybody's
today's
attention.
meltdowns. I need right now meltdowns.
That's what you said.
I need meltdowns
And you
at
know
the
what?
moment. Where the fuck is my
they're
right
putting
now
a gun
meltdown?
to Trump's head and telling him to stop
Trump, baby.
You wonder why I get shot at, right?
You're on the man, baby.
Only consequential presidents get shot at.
Hardcore Democrat with a Biden-Harris bumper.
Of course. Goats. Nah, where's my crash outs, bro? I'm looking for crash outs.
You should never tell your attorney in a domestic.
Nah, what are you talking about? We talking about Trump crash
Threatening to
outs.
sue Fox News for running a Lincoln Project ad. Before we get to the feud between Fox and Trump, let's look at the ad that ticked him off.
MAGA, we have some bad news. No, not that he lost. Not that your little coup attempt failed, and its planners and the attackers are going to jail. No, the really bad news is why Trump told you he lost. Why he set it up way before the 2020 election.
Yo, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Fuck out of here with that. Yo, hilarious, bro. Hilarious. Yo, part of life. It's part of life, son. Nah, we already looked at that. Yo, they ain't got the good stuff, bro. I'm supposed to be seeing cars explode and like people lying all over the streets right now, like.
They're not finding a bit of a
Like, what happened,
we have
man?
one night to go. There are a lot of votes left to count, and we still have a lot of states left to declare.
It's a lot I don't like, but yet I'm still optimistic. So once again, I mean, there's still time.
If Donald Trump is elected, I feel very hopeless. He's trying to take away most of our rights, and me as a young black woman, it's not gonna be good. So.
Yo, you know how many people was abused between last night and today because of this?
So, I'm not too sure, but I'm just hoping Kamala will pull through.
Oh, no.
Vice President Kamala Harris is her authenticity. Throughout this entire process, she has remained true to herself, and that's something that I can't respect enough.
I'm a little nervous, but I feel like Kamala can pull through. You know, it's very early in the night, so there's so many more votes to be counted.
For me, as a black woman myself, it's just really empowering seeing another black woman run and being able to vote for her.
I guess so.
We're never giving up hope.
We're not going back.
I guess so. Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here with that bullshit.
70 million plus.
I need some meltdowns, baby.
Going to
I
assassinate
need
for
me some
treason.
meltdowns.
The Joint Chiefs, because he didn't support him on January the 6th, who said just in recent days he was going to execute Liz Cheney with a firing squad, 9 guns pointed and shooting at her face. A man who has said that he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like how they edited an interview. A man who said he was going to be a dictator from day one.
It's just a bunch of nonsense just to make you nervous, scared, your brain all jumbled up. It's not even telling you about real things to do with your money and your time and your life, yo. It's just a bunch of hoopla.
Background, we're all here volunteering to make calls to reach out to
Yo.
our fellow Americans to remind you how important.
Oh, I'm so happy. Yo, I haven't been this happy in so long. I haven't been this happy. I cannot.
If the former president is going to be the next.
I have not been this happy in so long, yo. It should sound like my voice is lost. I fucking for the third time in a week recently. My voice is still lost.
I too was on the phone throughout much of the debate with Obama, world people, with Democrats, with people who are political operatives, with campaign
I wish I could play some
operatives. My
violin.
phone really never stopped.
I am going to take classical violin classes. I'm officially going to embark and pick up some violin. I need to know how to play.
Throughout, and the universal reaction was somewhere approaching panic. The people who were texting with me were.
I actually have a classical music background, so like it ain't like I just want to randomly pick up one. I genuinely have a classical background.
I've knocked on a ton of doors in Montgomery County, which is a must-win county for Harris. Everybody seems really excited. I think in these last couple weeks, people have really understood who she is and what her message is, and that she's for us and Trump is for himself. So,
Swampy, baby.
feeling pretty good.
Trump wrong.
Very nervous. I've had a lot of people be like, "Oh, look at the polls," and I'm like, "I don't trust the polls." After 2016.
Whoa. All right. Y'all should really collect this data, y'all, of as many Twitter accounts, as many YouTube, as many social media accounts of anybody and the features of what the fuck the losing party, what their faces look like, so you know for the next 4 years who to leave the fuck alone, because they're going to be tweakers over the next 4 years. All right? You don't want to get caught up dating a tweaker or being around a tweaker. just collect this data of all these fucking weird ass individuals, yo. So you don't have to have your time wasted.
I cannot.
Tweakers!
I'm feeling fantastic because we ended the winning.
I'm feeling pretty good. And I'm feeling very hopeful.
I'm still a little anxious, but being here.
Let's go, baby.
We're going to do it tomorrow. I just feel this is a great crowd. We got
Let's go, yo. Let's go. Let's listen to y'all go, Democrat.
Since the beginning stages of your campaign,
Let's
you've described yourself
listen
as
to
an
who won
underdog.
today.
That language is gone from your speech now. Has something changed in how you're feeling?
No,
No.
listen, I am putting it all on the field.
Liberals.
And it's going to be a very tight race. And I'm running like the underdog because we are. Donald Trump's been running for the last.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
Yes, I do. I think, when
What
we
are they
call
talking
him, he's
about
a
here?
threat to democracy. Let's ask
Yo, I need some screaming. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for screaming. And fights. Where's the good stuff? The fights. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This makes me vomit, boy. Ugh. 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 Oh, my gosh. Nah, where is like really what's going on? I need Democrats showing their real demon selves. Like,
Was America makes a perilous choice.
you know, this is not. Unfortunately, I'm looking for deep web Democrats for y'all. That as soon as I hit play,
think that in 2016 we didn't know what we would get from a Trump administration, but we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry, not about myself, actually. I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my...
I'm telling you, all these people who's on TV shows, who's on forefronts, these are the leading of liars to y'all. That the main people who are worried about your welfare, your Medicaid, your this and that and whatnot, is the actual people who work in those offices that these people have never had to even come next to for the past 20 years, maybe to say. These people, this woman that's saying all that right now has not been on welfare for 20 years. She has not been on welfare for 20 to 30 years of her fucking life. You mess around, maybe her family don't even know what the fuck welfare is. But all that she's talking about, what she's saying and all that is welfare. Which she doesn't have to worry about for as long as whoever this woman is right here y'all seeing on the screen been doing that for. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
daughter who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights.
Not like, yo, my family was on welfare. You haven't heard yet to hear her say food stamps, welfare.
Than I had when he told me that. So again, I'm profoundly disturbed that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution did not prevent someone who participated in an insurrection.
Last time Whoopi Goldberg was on welfare was maybe in her teens to early 20s. If anybody knows about Whoopi Goldberg, how old was she when she was doing Star Trek? So Whoopi was getting a bag for 30 years, if not longer, of my life. Most of the women sitting at that table for 40 years, I think, have been getting a bag. They don't know what welfare is. all their kids go to like any school in the world they want to go to. What they're lying to y'all.
Direction from becoming president of the United States. I think that going forward, the convicted felon box on employment applications better be taken off.
Let me go back to let me retract that they're lying to y'all part. When do you see these people at welfare buildings or this, that, and whatnot? And the more that they expose themselves to show they are at the forefront of these kind of foundations that help lower income people, then I'll clarify. All right, these people, she's telling the truth.
Because if you can be the president of the United States, then you should not be prevented from employment in this country. Because I remember applying for my jobs as a federal prosecutor, and there was a box for
a federal prosecutor, meaning that you had to go to college. Remember, this is a young-looking woman. Yo, she ain't talk yet about poor background, y'all. I want to play this whole video out. She has yet to speak about anything of poor background. Federal prosecutor?
Convicted felons. Well, and so that box better be taken off. And I think our healthcare system is now at risk. I think
no fluoride for anyone.
Yeah, economists have made clear that he's going to increase the debt by $7.75 trillion.
The other lady just trolled in the background. More fluoride for everyone. Fluoride's been around like beyond 40 years. But more fluoride for everyone. Ha ha ha.
I'm worried about mass deportation and internment camps, and I'm also worried about Elon Musk warning Americans to prepare for temporary hardship. I'm surprised at the results, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race
immigrants, there's no yo. All right, let me give y'all an example about TV shows and movies and stuff like that. You gotta have a social security number to work there. So how would they be helping immigrants? There are no immigrants on those stages and sets or in those buildings. Okay, you want to know the closest immigrant in a set or stage or whatever, all that stuff? Cleaning your toilet. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. I see this shit every day. I got a gym I pay for the past maybe a year and a half or whatever. I don't even fucking go there. The immigrants is only the cleanup people. The immigrants only do cleanup.
This woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy.
These were okay, the gym I'm talking about, I'm not gonna mention the gym exactly. It's predominantly, I think, Democrat people. And that's how they treat lesser off people. It's all a monopoly and a hierarchy.
I think this was
we're off that. We're off that. We're off that one already. Yo, the city treats a lot of people like trash. Like, if you're an immigrant and they could keep you lost in that world for almost your entire life and your children's lives, they'll do that to you. So I don't get what those people, when that lady was just saying all that just now, I don't get any of that. Because I'm telling you, there is no immigrants working in those facilities. Besides cleaning toilets or some nonsense. And they're not getting paid decently. Those people who are doing the custodial work are not getting paid decently. Those people who's sitting on those tables and talking right there, they'll see you for 2-3 years and won't even put you on. Oh, hello again. I had some burritos today, and there's extra splatooey shit in the toilet. If you don't mind to fix that for me, please. Thank you, Ganguleta. Thank you, Ganguleta. Yeah, I had 3 bean burritos, and the toilet is like really covered all in shit right now. Thank you, Ganguleta. That's how I would describe to you industry. Oh, you're such a convenient, Ganguleta. I just covered this whole bathroom in shit. Can you help me, Ganguleta? Fuck out of here. They help. No, they don't, y'all. No, they don't. It's very tight niche. It's a very tight niche, yo. It's a very, very tight niche. I wish, okay, even for myself, I wish I could express to you, nah, this is kind of true what that lady is saying. When I got to work on sets or this, that, and whatnot, they give more opportunity to A, B, and C. No, they don't. It's a monopoly. And it's been a monopoly for like my entire lifetime. My geysers. Kamala Harris. Let's see what that one's saying.
We're never giving up hope.
We already saw this one?
We're not going back, guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we did see this one already. Man, I feel sorry for some of y'all for this, for last night or this week or whatever. You know, if your partners is taking it out on y'all, you don't deserve that. You're just around like a retarded person. I would tell you, if you're dealing with any kind of negative energy this week and animosity, you're just around like a low-level thinking person and you need to get away immediately from that person. If you want to throw like a grenade that's a positive love grenade at in their direction as well, tell them to go get some therapy. Get yourself some therapy. But I'm also out. And maybe I'll come back around and see if you calm down a little bit. But if you ain't calmed down, I'm going to stay my ass away. Yeah.
What I want to do is real quickly read our rules of witness decorum. And
All right, I'm about to go to bed. Call it. It's than us. And Joe put in Kamala, and suddenly she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Same woman who ran for president got 0 votes. Same woman who can't even answer a question how she's different from Biden. Ran one of the worst campaigns I've ever seen. Just strictly, her entire campaign was fear mongering. What will Trump as a dictator? It'll be the end of democracy. Yep. It's garbage. It's garbage.
Yup.
The people pulling the strings in the Democratic Party, get rid of them. They've lost the plot. Tonight is on the Democrat.
I like what he's saying right there. For Democrats, yeah, you need a whole entire new party. And that might be even the issue for Republicans as well. It might be even like, okay, Trump is in office right now, whatever. We might even for them need a whole new party. That's kind of interesting what you're saying right there, because like, I don't know. Let's go. I want to listen a little more.
Congratulations, Donald Trump. I voted for him. And I felt I had no choice but to vote for him for the campaign that the Democrats ran. And it's not just white males, Hispanics. The black vote didn't come out for Kamala like they did. Again, it was a ringing endorsement for the Republicans, Trump, ringing indictment against the Democrats. They got to look themselves in the mirror. This moral superiority complex they have, this arrogance they have, it's not working. It's time to wake up and see that. You're alienated.
Okay. Personally, I feel like if I was to like if I was to have presented like on here certain music that was going on over these 4 years, how New York and certain states was looking right now, it was a certain form of arrogance in communities of people throughout this country. And the one thing I would say from my behalf, like I criticize about with the Democrat Party was the investments that they made to Ukraine, or like not making it more investments into technology. I think that was really poorly done.
Half the country.
I know it can sometimes seem like the right has these superpowers where they can just get away with everything, but that is not entirely true. Recently, we have seen a remarkable string of accountability. Today, for example, right-wing conspiracy theorist Alex Jones agreed to liquidate...
If anybody don't mind to double tap the screen to give a like, it would be very much appreciated. It helps it grow in the algorithm. Like, subscribe, or share. Thank you very much.
his personal assets in order to pay the families of Sandy Hook victims the $1.5 billion he owes them in damages after spreading lies about the 2012 school massacre, a move that would ultimately end his ownership of the InfoWars company. It comes just days after Jones openly sobbed on his conspiracy-laden broadcast, baselessly claiming the deep state was trying to shut him down.
I just want to fucking stop these people.
Yo, I wasn't expecting to comment to this shit, right? Yo, nobody incriminate me to Alex Jones like I'm laughing at him. That shit just came out of nowhere. That shit just came out of nowhere. That shit just came. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. I'm giggling or whatever. That shit just came out of nowhere, and I'm in like a laughing humor at the moment. Like that shit.
You know,
Yo,
there's this
I'm gonna
guy
switch
named
off
JD
that
Vance
shit.
that pretends to be from my state. Pretends to be from a
I'm
county
gonna
that I
switch
won
off
by
that one.
22%.
I'm not even gonna contest that shit.
So clearly, I'm a white bitch.
Period.
But I live.
We've got the current Democratic president running for re-election by showcasing how much he wants to work with Democrats and Republicans and how much it's okay to compromise and not get everything you want as long as you bring people together, and he's committed to that. On the right, it's what's the phrase? A declaration of war against the globalist American empire.
You know what's so funny? This face right here to look at it. How do you feel about those words I just said? Let me see if I can look into your eyes and I see that I tricked you with these words to gain a reaction. Let me give y'all a reaction. $10,000 to $20,000, yo, but it's a risk in your life, and learning about a source of a form of material or technology which is manufactured like in China or in a form of Asia or India you can wind up becoming a multi-millionaire if you put the right time into it, but it's also a risk. Check out the Phoenix Resale interview with Limited Run, and yeah, the team did it with like 10K. There's a lot of people in the world who did shit with like $1,000, $5,000, 10K. You don't need $500,000, $250,000 to create a multi-million-dollar business.
Shaping the media landscape in America, and a former president indicted on 91 felonies and spending his days now trying to sick his supporters on the judges and prosecutors who are confronting him in court. Both sidesism about our two major political parties has really never been warranted in this country in modern times, not in my lifetime. Right now, it is not just unwarranted, it is malpractice. One of these things is not at all like the other. We've got the current Democratic president running for re-election by...
Wanted to remind everybody tonight at 7:30 Central
7:30,
Time.
bye-bye.
We're having our Pray for Our Nation event. My friend Charles out in South
Prayers,
Carolina. I'm
please.
going to join his live. I'm tagging
gets
him
a
in
lot
this
from
video. Anything you need to pray about, want to pray about, we wanted to pray a day before election. We
I'll
did this
pray
a couple
for you,
of weeks
buddy.
ago. It was a huge hit.
You get a follow.
We're going to have live music. It's going to be a fun, great event.
Say less, bro. You got the follow and the like. You got the follow.
How
and the
do
like.
I tell
Stop
my
playing on
daughter
Slow.
that half of America hates her? And that we're gonna be living in this for 4 more years? How do I tell my daughter that half of America hates her? Oh my God!
Let's go, Slime Ghouls.
Stupid fucking whore! So I'll just shut the fuck up! I'll just shut the fuck up for good now, huh? Yeah, you fucking want that? Yeah?
She sounds like a porn chick. You like that? You want that? Is it good for you? The fuck, bro? Shut up.
I just found out about this shit. It just happened. I haven't even had a second to process.
Period.
You're telling me somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew. And it missed! We were a second away! We were a centimeter away from half of the problem being gone, and you missed! There was a white man attached to that trigger. I know it! We were a centimeter away!
Can somebody make a song about that one? We were a centimeter away. We were a centimeter away. And you missed. You missed. You missed it, baby. You missed. Sorry.
Happy November 6th, day after the election.
Let's go. Slime goals.
Thankful.
My slime goals. We won.
3 hours of sleep last night,
My slime goals. We won.
but well worth it. Well worth it. So many thoughts, but right now I'm just not able to process them and put them together.
Yo, shout out to all the ghouls of America that went out and voted Republican. Salute to you. I love you all. Yo, we won. Shout out to all the goblins and ghouls.
Liberals, Democrats, women, you'll be okay. Really, you'll be alright. The videos I've seen.
Yo, mission clear. Salute to America. Salute to the Americans. Mission cleared. You're amazing. Mission clear.
This morning are totally unhinged.
Hey, what's up,
Fuck
American
that
people? So the media is in full meltdown that Donald Trump has won. Let's check in on some of the
Let's
media
see some of them clips, baby.
Here's Jen Psaki.
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
I know, isn't it great?
Let's be honest about this, okay? Let's be absolutely
Let's
blunt
be
about it.
honest.
There were appeals to racism in this campaign, and there is racial bias in this country, and there is sexism in this country, and anybody who thinks that that did not in any way impact on the outcome of this race is wrong. Can you imagine?
Let's go. I pledge allegiance to the flag. To the flags of the United States.
Alright, cue the liberal meltdown. Here it comes. So, where are all the celebrities? Are y'all fueling up your jets to fly to another country? Because weren't y'all going to leave the country if Trump won? No, you won't. You'll say that and you'll pander, and stupid, idiotic people will say, oh, I don't want them to leave our country. But that didn't happen for you. You're not going to leave. People aren't as stupid, and they don't actually care about any of you celebrities. You guys are useless. Just go back to making movies and acting. So you get on stage and you say, oh, I'm going to leave the country if Donald Trump wins. So you didn't and you won't. So weird that you got on stage and you acted as an actor and you lied about what you were going to do if Trump wins. But you'll stay here in this country where you make so much money, but you'll pander to an audience to make them think that you're going to leave, but you never have and you never will, because America is...
It was all an intention. It was all intent for attention. That's what I was saying in the long run. I like this this Josh and Mitchell right now. That was a really decent presentation. Or just a speech in general. Yeah, it's all just hyper propaganda.
Great, and guess what? It's going to be great again. Thank God Trump won this election. Holy cow. But hey, anybody checked on De Niro? Is he all right? I don't know.
Man, I can't wait. I want to see all that shit that happened to him, but now that he's the president, get reversed. That's gonna be fucking crazy. Yo, you're gonna see new laws in history for the bullshit that they did a year ago or whatever to him. You're gonna see. Yo, this is
all I can
crazy,
say is how.
That's okay. You know, they don't explain that. You know, it's funny. They talk about all the racism. They talk about all this shit. Let's just say from a week or two ago, all the things they was talking about. You never heard them talk about if he wins. Those judges that were fucking with him for that year ago, all those felonies, all the politics, everybody who was his op is in trouble right now. Every fucking body who fucked around with them a year or more ago is in so much fucking jeopardy right now. That's what I'm looking. You didn't hear none of them. You don't hear no outlets say that. That's really one of the issues.
Fucking dare you.
Nobody talks about it. What I'm talking about is all over the news. What I'm talking about is all over the fucking news already. What they did to him. Them taking him to court. All the shit. Oh, they gave him a bunch of felonies. Oh, y'all gonna vote for a person with felonies? Yo, did you know when you become a president, you're basically like a fucking genie? Did you know you become a genie when you're a president? And all that could be washed away with one swipe of your hand from one direction to another. Once you become president, all of that is gone. And now you have all the budget to fuck around with the people who fucked around with you. Yo, those are the people who's about to leave the country. This is them right now. This is them right now. This is a perfect fucking example. This video I'm gonna leave on for a second right now as the trolling clip of the fucking day. I'm happy I scrolled into this one. This is those judges. Anybody who dealt with that indictment, this is them right now. Any of you dumbasses that, you know what's funny? Whoever convinced those judges and whoever was all that team who really tried to destroy Trump, they should have explained to y'all, it's like, let's say you see as the court case, he lost, so they won. So like they told them, yo, we're gonna win this 100%. But if he becomes president next year, we're gonna all look like this. Would you have did that? If you could be a judge and you would make history, like your first case of making history is that you got to be the one judge to give a president 9 felonies. But next year this could be what you look like right here. Would you have took that job? I would have stayed far the fuck away from that whole scenario, bro. Everything to do with that. You're fucking risking, basically, they didn't tell you actually was chopping your own head off a year from now. Who's to say the Democratic Party wasn't setting up those judges and all those people to look like shit next year? And this is them right now. This is a lot of people. Forget people who voted, y'all. Fuck the voters, y'all. Y'all voted for judges and people to look like this last night. If the real people who understand voting, this is what you did to judges and people in high places last night. That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. You didn't hurt a regular little person. You hurt judges and big time people. And they looking like that right now. I was should have brought back soup. Yo, that's how the cookie crumbles, y'all. Think about that in life when you're about to cheat on somebody, when you're gonna do some bullshit. Yo, could this be one of the results of me next year for doing that? I I'll give another example to say, like, it's really funny too. Like, they should have just left Trump alone. And then, like, okay, Trump won as the presidency. All right, but I didn't do nothing disrespectful to him. Yo, a lot of regular people who vote that are Democrats, you shouldn't even be crying like this right now. Let's say it's really the people who's in those high places. They're gonna get voted out. They're gonna get challenged probably within this year. Oh God. Oh God. That's gonna be the funniest part of the story, y'all. It ain't even y'all, the little people. It's all the reversals Trump's about to go do in office. He's about to reverse mad bullshit. Yo, Happy New Year, y'all. Yo, to everybody, Happy New Year. You get a new Nintendo Switch. You get a new president. You got a bunch of fuck people, Democrats who's looking like this right now from last night. You think they were having sex with somebody while looking like this last night? How many people you think last night was looking like this and they couldn't have sex with like a person? They might have even wanted to have sex with you, but they just couldn't mentally function because this is what they looked like last night, and maybe even going into the bathroom for a second today. How many people was dealing with that today in America? Yo, definitely New York. Yo. Bro, I hate these people, bro. I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Oh, okay, this is valid. Yo, that's the game, y'all. That's the game of life. Smash the like button. Double tap the screen if you don't mind to give. Helps the video, the algorithm, the channel grow. You know, Democrat liberal meltdown, yo. Yo, Donald Trump won. A bunch of people did not celebrate last night. No, they didn't. No, they did not. No, they did not. And you know what? That's their own problem. That's the sweet spot about it. That is your own problem. You know? But, yo, that's fun. This is a perfect, I'm gonna give a save on that one. And you get the like right now. I'm gonna give that person a save and like for that one. That is a great example of the judges and those people in those high positions knowing that, yo, this is gonna be the last year right now that the bullshit we just did a year or two ago before today, we're about to get like our karma. I would very much. You're gonna see Trump give a lot of people their karma, bro. That's weird as hell, bro. That's another good way to put it to you. You're gonna see a lot of people get the karma that they dished out just a year or two ago. And in reality, maybe it's important in your own life, y'all, that when people do foul stuff to you, maybe you need to give them back their karma in 4 or 5 years. Maybe it's if an old president is leading by that example to get busy for that 4 years or whatever, just to get back in that position so they could give you karma. Why not your average human being out here? You know? I'll say that for food for thought. If an old president who's already in his 70s, about to hit 80s, is getting his karma back within a 4-year span, why not you? Get to work. The legitimate way, though. You gotta get your karma back on that person, legit way. Get your shit right, and then look, that'll be them. That'll be them. Definitely.
This isn't the first Democrat that you're going to see crying within the next 72 hours.
Who'd you vote for today?
I voted for Kamala Harris.
Why is that?
I have 3 daughters, 4 children overall, and women's rights is pretty important to them and my daughters. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional about that.
But it is kind of touching.
And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
No, not that kind of touching. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, whatever.
There's no point in saying good morning, because it certainly is not one.
Ooh,
There's no point in saying good morning,
I like that.
because it certainly is not one.
I like that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 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 I like that. That felt good.
Toenail eating motherfuckers! Fuck you! Fuck you! You fucking lousy failures! Fuck you! Fuck you! Toenail eating motherfuckers!
Stop. Stop.
Oh, I didn't even see what this chick is now. She got a disability out there. Oh no, maybe she don't. Maybe she don't. And she's just tweaking.
Stop.
Yo, I think a lot of people got drunk. Like, yo, I don't know how to explain it. I really don't, yo. That's just like, that's life. We're not whining in the car.
Yo, I'm just curious what time the view comes on, because I want to see Whoopi Goldberg have her meltdown and actually admit she's going to a different country. Yo, I'm just curious what time the...
Oh, Trump.
He's gonna lose.
Good.
He's empowering you racist. All right?
You're so racist.
A black
All you people who voted for Trump, you racist.
and his white is gonna be out. We're taking the trash out, loser. All right, we in power now.
Have a nice day.
You have a wonderful day on the 5th, okay? You're gonna lose.
Okay.
And your leader, your cult leader.
Bye-bye.
You dumb.
And this next Kamala fan also has learnt an important lesson today. Don't get overconfident when you sit in a leftist echo chamber, because when reality hits, it's gonna hurt.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win. I mean, not to be, cocky, but I'm.
We voted Donald Trump, baby. America needs saving. America needs saving. We voted Trump,
baby.
Oh, Trump.
He's gonna lose.
Good.
He's empowering you, racist.
Dude, Jill Stein. She's an evil mastermind. It's her fault.
Let's talk about exactly the question that you're asking is the one that I've been catching a lot of heat for answering on air, and we've been talking about this in the last week or two. You're talking about the propaganda campaign and the playbook of Trump. This is not new. This is not surprising. This is directly out of Hitler's playbook. This is out of an autocrat playbook. This is a way to, the things that Trump has done masterfully, frankly, is to get the entire, to get a big part of the population to believe that the game is rigged and to sow distrust in public institutions and the free press. That is a tried and true playbook that we have seen time and time before that has resulted in really disastrous things for society. And that is what's working. And so it's actually quite simple. When you tell a big enough lie over and over and over, people are going to believe it. Even when folks around him like Rudy Giuliani and others have literally been found liable for telling those lies that weren't true. The public still believes it, and the whole goal was to erode trust in our public institutions, and it's working. If anything, that's what fake news. Donald Trump has done that really well. Can't argue with that.
But the funniest part is, and I would say is if I was to counter what that woman was saying, is that predominantly most of the major media channel outlets was promoting Democrats. Like, Trump actually didn't have that many outlets, and still smashed the whole game.
So, Donald Trump is projected to be president of the United States, which I think is incredibly good news for the rest of the world. However, I'm sure Keir Starmer is hiding under his bed a little bit worried, because they haven't really got on, have they? However, what is hilarious is watching the left media have total meltdowns over Donald Trump winning the presidency in America. CNN are just focusing on January the 6th. That's what they're talking about. Donald Trump's mob that stormed the Capitol. Have you got nothing else? How about the fact that Harris is full of word salad and really didn't tell anybody anything about herself or what she wants to do?
Exactly. Yo, like I said earlier in the episode, those natural disasters that just happened a month or two ago, and how America was helping y'all. I think that hurt them so bad. Yo, the fact that America did not properly react to those flood disasters that just happened recently in America, I think that really hurt their votes. That's just one opinion.
So,
you know, Democrats. Let's just go to Democrats crying. Like, why did this happen to me? Why would these kind of things actually exist? I can't believe this. I can't believe that this is happening. I think I might have diarrhea. Yeah, I'm going to one of the. Yo, I wish I would have went to the one this year. I wish I would have went to it this year just to document that. I wish I would have went to. I need to go to I wish I would. I swear to God, I wish I was there. I need to find that footage of the Democrats, you know, and their reaction.
NBC News now reports insiders inside the Kamala Harris campaign are talking that Trump will crack the Democrat blue wall.
That really was
that Trump
happening
could win Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. That Michigan and Wisconsin will fall to Trump. That would mean that even if Harris secures...
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm sorry.
No. I think this chick is clickbaiting right here. Yo, only a baby should be doing shit like that, and like she needs therapy. If she's gonna have to claim it's a clickbait, and and people probably still should tell her you need therapy. You're not even being funny doing that. That's begging for attention kind of videos.
All I can say is how fucking dare you?
Whose girlfriend is this?
How dare you put this man into office for another 4 years, knowing damn well what it means for our country, what it means for us as a people.
You're definitely not getting no Diddler's goo tonight. You see the redness, and she's gonna keep it extra dry for a week. You're not getting any.
No, damn well what's going to happen, what's been happening for the last 8 years.
She's gonna get the lock. Remember this?
I first gained political consciousness in 2016 when I was 12 years old in 7th grade. I'm 21 years old now. How the fuck is this still happening? All I've ever known politically is hatred.
Now, I really do like this video. Because I could see a couple people was like that last night. I could see a couple people out there was like that last night. We're about to see some some rampages, God forbid, happen in America, and then they're gonna try to point it in the Republicans' direction, but really it's some weird ass Democrat like this with green hair. Like, yo, I would definitely advise for y'all, watch out for any of these weirdo Democrats, y'all. They're gonna have a lot of animosity for the next 4 years. I would just stay away from those kind of people. You know, I mean, if they're positive, you know, they don't give a shit what happens, and that's cool. But like, yeah, you don't want to be next to somebody doing this right now. You don't want that. I don't know. TikTok sucks. Let's go, Democrat Party. Tell them something empathetic, bro. My God. Tell him some empathy. He looks mad chill. Bro. I'm gonna give him a like. He looks mad chill, bro. You gotta follow too, bro. Tonight, 'cause everything feels alright. We're taking big dumps tonight, 'cause everything feels so goddamn right. Big dumps.
You know, I used to never like to be on the Democrat side of TikTok. But today is the day that I am scrolling through trying to find videos of you guys to stitch. You know, I used to never like to be on...
Me too. I'm scrolling. I'm curious. I want some new memes to pop up.
You know I got it. Come and get it.
Nah.
So Democrats wanted to get...
I need some tweakers. Yeah, baby. She's ready to punch holes in the wall. Hardcore.
We have lost the plot.
Yo, anybody who's a rapper, who's a Democrat, you're gonna get one of the hardest fucking albums to come out within these 4 years. I'm gonna give you out the benefit of the doubt of the Democrat Party. No, if you got an artist who's Democrat and they really looking like this kind of chick right now, ready to punch holes in the wall, you're gonna get a seriously good album coming out, y'all, eventually.
That says the Kamala Harris supporters are crying.
Where's my hardcore Dems, bro? Punching holes in the wall.
You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad. You're mad, I'm back. Big mad, he's mad, she's mad, big sad.
That's why I'm so sick of these bitches. I've been like you crying. You won't say something that was not. You won't say something that
Yo, can somebody please package? If somebody was smart, I'll give you $100 or more. I would like a bottle of those tears. Fuck! I didn't think about that. I want a bottle of those tears. Corbin, don't be sad on me. Why are you sad for me?
We're not going back. 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 We're not going back.
That was kind of funny. Okay. Yo.
Let me just pause the conference.
Oh, no. No, don't get cocky. It's okay. She's
Nebraska. Okay,
you know,
this is NBC.
wait, get the shot. Get the shot.
Final electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. 3 of 5, you ask.
Yo, I wish I could have flexed with Sneeko, bro. I really wish I could have flexed with Sneeko. That would have been lit, bro.
I appreciate that. Again, so Nebraska, remember, they give out their electoral votes for the popular vote.
That would have been cool.
They also give them by congressional district.
I wish I could have flexed with Sneeko. That would be so
One
cool.
congressional districts. It's going to be District 3 is going to go to Trump. There are 2 other congressional districts, 1 and 2 that we're still watching.
Somebody just pause the conference very quickly.
Oh no.
That would have been awesome, bro.
How would you feel if Donald Trump did win tonight?
I think I'd go home crying. I think I'd be very...
Yeah, extra dry. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Okay. Democrats to the way. Let's see what they're talking about with Democrats today. I want to go back to that This is the View thing.
You know, a friend of mine called me from Florida this morning, clearly a red state, and said, you know, America is in labor today, and today we'll find out if we are delivering a boy or a girl. Right now, as you sit here tonight, it looks very good for the Donald Trump team. You know, a friend of mine called me from Florida this...
I guess so, bro, in a nutshell.
It appears as though this gigantic piece of won the election. And as much as I hate him because he's a gigantic criminal, authentically horrible human being,
An undelicious plate of mashed potatoes.
knowing that I woke up.
Yo, people, what the fuck is this? People really was doing that? People were really doing that, bro?
So the Democratic primary should probably start today. Who will the Democrats put up for 2028? Who should start campaigning right fucking now?
How do I tell my daughter
that half of America
Oh, this
hates
is
her.
real, bro. A lot of people really did put
That
out
we're gonna
videos
be
like
living
this.
in this for 4 more years. How do I tell my daughter?
People really was doing these kind of videos. What the hell?
Today hate won, and this is going to be the.
Yo, y'all don't notice majority of the people who's they all look like fucking weirdos.
Only video that I'm gonna make because I want my platform to remain positive and to spread joy and to talk about
They don't all look like weirdos.
and my positive shirts that I make and funny videos.
These are the anal people who don't want to give you a job. These are exactly the faces and characters of the people that, let's say, you could relate to how I'm talking right now. These are the examples of the people. I can't switch a mask on and talk like this guy how he's talking right here. These be the people that be hiring y'all. These are the dickheads.
Videos that I make and TikTok shop and all.
And that's
of
how
those
all of them
things.
talk.
I am
The
extremely
heterosexuals
disappointed in
who
America.
figured out how to talk like them, they talk just like this too.
I really thought that people were going to show up and show out in a number of ways, protect women's rights, to protect equality.
Yo, dude, that's exactly the weirdo.
Stupid fucking!
That's exactly the weirdo right there.
America voted, and America got what they wanted.
I was shocked, definitely blown away. Just typical Democrats, inflating numbers and stuff. To me, it was a great sight. I enjoyed every second of it.
It is what it is. I feel like
Yeah, I don't believe in some of those numbers that we were seeing for the Democrat Party. I don't believe in a lot of it. I think a lot of those numbers was fake.
good morning. Because it's her.
Be happy. Don't worry, be.
That's kind of interesting. I want to 1 minute.
Be happy. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's the thing I found funny about this election. If anybody looked at the electoral map, it was like, if you notice, a lot of the whole maps were voting Republican, and it was like little spot areas that's like the main cities were basically monopolized by Democrats. If you really look at the map all across the country, Democrats have a monopoly in the main city areas. And that is gonna be that. Yo, they're coming after y'all. The Republicans is coming after y'all in those zones and those spots.
Be happy.
Because I basically lost. They monopolized where they would have basically maybe the highest points for being in those areas, and they still lost. That's what this is a funny game.
I'm not upset today because my team didn't win. I'm upset seeing democracy fail. And if you study history, you know that democracies are more than likely going to fail at some point.
Exactly.
They fail more often than they stand. This isn't Democratic or Republican policies. This is an oligarchy. J.D. Vance was installed by Peter Thiel. He's a billionaire. Elon Musk, he's a billionaire. Rupert Murdoch, he's a billionaire. The people behind the Heritage Foundation, they're all billionaires. A democracy does not work for these people. These people need a permanent underclass. They need cheap labor. Or free labor if they can get it. Talking to friends.
Yo, I'm telling you, a lot of democratic institutions want to keep you in cheap labor as well.
Please don't cry like that. Please.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I would trust this lady a little more than this lady.
I'm not upset today because my team didn't.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alyssa. I am a Democratic strategist. It's been a while. Hello, how are
Maybe even this lady I would trust more than that white lady up there. I would trust this lady instead. Maybe.
I know that.
It's just that she's more relatable, more down to earth to me.
Hope your day gets better.
Breaking news, as Democrat voters at the Harris headquarters are spotted demoralized, many leaving, Kamala's campaign co-chair has now made an announcement.
We still have votes to count. We still have states that have not been called yet. We will continue over tonight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address...
Some say the joy is gone.
Yo, Michael. Like, boy, she's cooked.
Let's talk about Texas for a second.
You said that at the right.
Because Texas was one of those states that some Democrats were thinking maybe we can make some inroads here. What happened?
Yeah, Democrats had two hopes in Texas. In their dream night, they were going to win Texas in the presidential race.
Nah.
Not only did that not happen, but this for Trump. Just check this out compared to what happened 4 years ago. Trump won here by less than 6 points in 2020. He more than doubled that margin in Texas. But what Democrats were really hoping for out of Texas last night was they really don't like Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz. They thought they could unseat him last night. The polling had been closer in that race than in the presidential, and it was close.
Okay, this is the example I want to use about what he's showing on the map right here. So if you see on the map those blue spots, if you go and look at any other map from the election that just happened yesterday, you're gonna notice that everywhere where there's a black dot at is a blue spot right on top of it. And to me, it became a reoccurrence when I started looking across the map. So Democrats in every state monopolized the main areas that'll maybe give the most points for that state. They monopolized those areas. But I have a feeling eventually that's going to become Republican.
Than the presidential. Take this one off.
Whoever's controlling those city areas in each state, that's a Democrat, right? And right now those states became Republican. They're coming after you to get you out of those spots.
But Cruz does win this thing comfortably in the end. You know, one of the things in Texas, we'll put the presidential results back up there. One of the things that powered Trump and Republicans, Cruz included.
If you look at the map where he's showing around, how you see how this is really what was going on throughout the whole fucking country. Every other state, it was predominantly red votes. But you'll see these couple little spots that will be blue. And then what I noticed on top of that is, like, if you look at if you look on the map and you click into these spots, you're gonna see the only places that's highlighted and has a name is that little blue area. So that means y'all monopolize those little city areas.
Look down here in deep South Texas along the border.
Okay, let me explain this to you about the whole state as a whole. Let me give you Texas as an example. Those little blue spots could be the best places of the whole city, of that whole state. And they're basically getting the best of benefits while that whole state should be marginalized throughout the whole state to be more fair. Those little blue spots could be the only best zones that have been monopolized and getting all the fucking benefits while everywhere else is like, that's how it looks to me.
You see a lot of red in here. These are overwhelmingly Hispanic counties. I just want to show you, back in 2016 when Trump first came on the stage, this was all blue in here. He has turned the border red.
You can see what happened.
So yeah, that map is a prime example of how I explain when I was looking at the other maps. I noticed why they showing it like the votes right now that's overruling is blue for it at the moment. But in reality, I'm seeing the whole map is fucking red. It'll be like 4 spots that's blue, and the rest of the fucking map is red on that state. But blue is winning. So like something was wrong. So, and the best I could say is those areas is where the most points is conducted. Democrats is monopolizing those spots.
Please don't cry. One thing you like about the Democratic Party?
One thing I like about the Democratic Party, well, I will say historically, they used to be very good to working people. Protecting pensions, protecting unions. But like, for instance, as much as they're in favor of the institutional union,
I can agree with that as well. What he's coming with right there in that comment, that maybe in the past to say. And in increments in the future still, Democrats can help like working class people and whatnot. But it's a lot of tricks and funny and messed up things that go on with the politics of different work environments and the system that I wish I could be in one of those group chats right now so bad. That's just, I would be in heaven being here right now. Oh man, they all hang up at one time. That would be hilarious.
Wisconsin is something that we've seen throughout the entire nation. It's representative of the nation as a whole. Look at this. Donald Trump getting north of 20% of the vote with black voters in the Badger State. 4 years ago, he was south of 10%, so he's doing more than twice better than he did 4 years ago.
Nah, he really did.
I don't think y'all quite understand from 270 to win.
All right. So this dude got a picture of the map up, and blah 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 la la la. So you know what's interesting, and this was like hours before the before Trump got the 270. That Wyoming over Indiana, Indianapolis, that Missouri or whatever that is, if I'm right to say, and PA. Yo, Democrats needed that so freaking badly. Georgia is supposed to be a Democrat state. The fact that they lost Georgia, they lost a couple states last night that was Democrats, or would highly have more of an odds to win in Democrat. Texas 4 years ago voted predominantly Republican, so I don't know how they ever even thought they had a chance that it was going to become Democrat all of a sudden. I don't want to call this a landslide, but if y'all look at the election map, whenever y'all got time, the how all the votes was done, you're gonna see like it's only like in the left corner all the way over here from Cali to Seattle, Washington, and all the way in the little corner of the East Coast was like the only pockets that voted Democrat, and everything else in the middle is smashed. The rest of the fucking map is red. It's only like the two most expensive states out the whole fucking country, California and New York. And both of them gave some of the most points. That's the funny part as well. Monopolized. It's all monopolies, y'all. You master Monopoly and you understand how these assholes of this world really works, you know how to navigate through it. If any of y'all was looking at this map yesterday, and y'all was clicking into it, and y'all noticed the same thing I'm saying, like how predominantly the areas would be flooded in more red than blue, and you was confused to why they're showing like the votes leaning more towards the Democrats, or all of a sudden you'll just see Democrats won in that state. It's because they monopolized the main city areas. So those main city areas, Republicans needed to have voting rights there. So there could be main city areas in New York City right now that your average person can't afford to live in, and their votes won't count as much points as the people who live in the more wealthier areas. That's another way to maybe say that.
I was wondering if you could just...
It showed Harris winning Iowa by 3 points.
I mean, let's assume Harris keeps every state that Biden won. Plus she gets Iowa and Texas. We're at 350.
It showed Harris winning.
I'm not dissuaded. I believe that we're going to get this. Kamala's ancestors prayed for this. They dreamt about this. Now we're here. We're in a place where we get to change a generation. We get to open up a whole...
May be tempted to say hope was not enough. We might be tempted to second guess ourselves and question whether we worked hard enough or long enough. That is not our story tonight. We believe that...
Like, dude, I ain't got time to be hearing just fucking bullshit, dude. I want to hear sensibility. What the hell is this saying on the screen right now? I'm switching. Yo, let's go back. Let's say that again. Oh, they're all dissing Biden. Yo, I'm going over this.
Hi.
That's funny. That's a very funny get together. what that was about. I'm lost on that one.
The time is 8:47, and currently Trump is leading with 101 electoral votes, and Kamala Harris is 71 electoral votes. I still think it's very early in the night, and a lot of the swing states have not been called, so I think it could still be anyone's race.
It's 8:54 p.m. at the moment. It's early. The same was true in 2020. He was very much leading at first. But I looked into it a lot, like this election. The counties in Georgia that are reporting first are mostly Republican-leaning counties. Same in North Carolina, Arizona.
4-year-old Beau, Hunter Biden's youngest son, took center stage at the Democratic convention last night.
What the fuck is all this? No way. I don't know who the hell that is. Or that either. We'll just fill in this one right here. What the fuck is all this?
This is yes or no. Is Trump's name ever mentioned in Project 2025? Yes or no? Just yes or no. I got you.
Yo, get ready to see Trump challenge the courts and stuff like that, and those felonies that they put on him. Get ready to see that. Nobody keep talking about that. Get ready to see that. That's gonna
In the
come back in
document
the
itself, yes. There are a number of references to the former administration. So is Trump's name mentioned just one time? I believe it's mentioned more. Okay. 5 times. I haven't counted. Oh, okay. Well,
I just want to say a word about Kamala Harris, the vice president, because she really put herself out there over the past few months at great risk and peril to herself and her family. She was thrown into the deep end of the pool politically and hit all her marks and then some. And
Yo, the Democrat Party did very well. If nobody cheated, the Democrat Party did very well.
Who do you predict, sir, will win the 2024 presidential election?
Based on my system, the keys to the White House, which has been right since I predicted Ronald Reagan's re-election in April 1982, Kamala.
Oh, gosh. I can't.
Take my money, take my wallet, take my credit card.
when I saw you being upset earlier, what is it that's worrying you so much?
Do you know, I have a 15-year-old daughter. And I just, knowing the agenda of
She put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence.
No tax on overtime. And no tax on Social Security benefits for our seniors. And I'm announcing a new policy today that I will support a tax credit for family caregivers who take care of a parent or a loved one. It's about time that they were recognized, right? We have a lot of people, they followed us, but we're going to do something. The ladies can tell you what we're going to do. We're going to drill a baby drill. And I will terminate the Green New Scam, and we'll cut your energy prices in half, 50%, within 1 year from January 20th.
Yo, that's good work. I'm gonna give you one example with energy prices. You know how many things you could be producing and now you could save on electricity? You crazy? That's one example. But it didn't happen yet, but we do need
Fuck it, guess we both ain't shit. He lying to me and I'm lying to him. Fuck it, guess we both ain't shit. He lying to me and I'm lying to him.
And I will not give 1 penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. And I will shut down the Federal Department of Education, and we will move everything back to the states. And you know what we'll do? We'll give them about half the money that we send them now. And for half the money, they'll have a lot of money left over. We'll cut our budget in half, and we'll spend less than half the money on education. we're going to save a fortune.
That has to be one of the most unpopular things.
Would you continue to give Ukraine money and weapons if you're elected?
If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours. And within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over. It'll be absolute.
The Democrats need to just do that right now.
I'm not going to cut Social Security like every other Republican.
Yo, to keep it 100, Democrats need to just do that while they're in office.
Are you racist? I just want to ask you.
I am not.
Do some good things before y'all leave. All right, Democrats, y'all having meltdowns, y'all crying.
Have you seen what happened?
You got like the stomach virus. A lot of y'all called out and been sitting on the toilet all day long.
Have you seen what happened at the latest congressional hearing between these two lawmakers? If not, here's a quick clip.
What I am asking is for you to do your job and make people feel safe, especially those that are depending on you to do it when you see.
Trump just got done lecturing the camera crews about not showing how big the crowd was. According to him, the crowd was so big he couldn't see the back of it. But it's actually right here. Also, tons of people left as he was still speaking. I thought that was funny.
Ku Klux Klan. The KKK. Why was it wrong?
Because those are offensive words.
Why are they offensive?
Because they have history in this country, and I honestly did not mean it that way.
But please talk about the history. What is the history that would then make those words wrong?
Well, the Klan was what we would call today a domestic terrorist group.
Why? Why would we call them domestic terrorist group?
Because they tried to use fear and force to change political environment.
And what was the motivation for the use of fear and force?
It was based on race and ethnicity.
Right.
Yo, there's a bunch of races and ethnicities that still do that to today in America, aside from the KKK.
Are you aware of the...
Like, people who look like Kamala Harris has been doing that beyond 40, 50 years.
Perception of many about how the power and the discretion at ICE is being used to enforce the laws? And do you see any parallels?
I do not see any parallels between
I'm talking about perception.
Officers and agents.
I'm talking about perception.
I do not see a parallel between what is constitutionally mandated as it relates to enforcing the law.
Are you aware that there's a perception?
I see no.
Are you aware that there's a perception?
That puts ICE in the same category as the KKK. Is that what you're asking me?
No, I'm very specific about what I'm asking you. Are you aware of a perception that the way that the discretion...
I see no parallel.
I'm not finished.
I see none.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. Are you aware that there's a perception that ICE is administering its power in a way that is causing fear and intimidation, particularly among immigrants and specifically among immigrants coming from...
She's fucking... She messed up in her word right there in a way. I'm even starting to get confused. I just peeped that. I'm gonna swipe off on that.
But why did it take you 3 hours to tell them to go home?
I don't believe it did. Oh, let me pull it out. I have to pull it out. Bitch, shut up. Ain't nobody asked you shit. Bitch, shut up. Ain't nobody...
What exactly are Donald Trump's and Kamala Harris's policies? I wrote them down. Let's just take a look. We're going to start with Trump.
All right, let's see
He
what
wants to expand U.S. energy production by opening up the Arctic wilderness so that he can drill. He wants to extend the tax cuts from 2017 that are set to expire in 2025. He wants to lower the corporate tax from 28% to 15%. He wants tips to be tax-free. He wants to abolish Social Security tax. He wants to expand the Chinese tariffs. Originally, he had them at about 10%. Biden has kept and expanded those to 10 to 20%, depending. He wants to bring some up to 60%. He wants to finish building the wall and increase law enforcement. He wants to end the war in Ukraine. He wants more policing for crime, defend the Constitution. He wants to stop migrant crime, keep the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency, cancel electric vehicle mandates, and cut funding for schools pushing critical race theory, gender ideology, and sex talk to children. And he wants a...
I'm telling you, like, y'all wanna keep cash around for another decade, if not 30, if you can. And like, it's up to you each year how you figure out how you can capitalize with hand-to-hand cash that could really change your life. But like, if we really went into these next 4 years and really went more forward into cryptocurrency and whatnot, that could really fuck around with basically somebody always knowing everything that you're doing and having to pay for it.
Tax credit of $5,000. Kamala wants to...
And let's just say, like, you've never got to capitalize yet in your life and you got some money now and you would like to work on doing something. Basically, everybody else before you 5 months ago, a year ago, for the past 10 years, past 50 years, past 100 years, got to take advantage of this shit, and then all of a sudden they want to shut it down. Get the fuck out of here and you get a shot too.
Assist in mortgage rates, to give $25,000 to first-time homebuyers, but to qualify, you would need to have paid your rent on time for the last 2 years. Two, she wants a $6,000 tax credit for newborns in the first year of life. She wants to ban price gouging, revive the border security bill, which has obviously surged since Biden's administration, but has lowered in recent months. And
so, okay, banning price gouging. They could have banned price gouging 4 years ago. They could have banned price gouging when Obama was in office. People have been doing price gouging, y'all. You can't even stop price gouging. How can you know a corporate business is price gouging you with their car, with their sneaker, with their...
somebody with no great brain but a big smile. And that's a sad commentary for the political process. You know, people say, well, what could anybody do as president? The one man could turn this country around. The one proper president could turn this country around. I firmly believe that.
I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I am telling you.
Interesting language, how he presented himself.
Anything to do with school choice, but also separate from school choice, we're going to take the Department of Education, close it. I'm going to close it. We'll have one person, could be you if you decide to retire.
Okay, Mr. President, here's what bothers here's what bothers me about that. So let's say you have a liberal city, let's Los Angeles, San Diego, and they just decide we're going to get rid of that history. We got new history. This is America built off the backs of slaves on stolen land, and that curriculum comes in.
Then we don't send them money. We would save half of our budget.
Okay.
Anything to do with school choice, but also separate from school choice.
So if you don't know, they both had rallies last night. This is Kamala, sold out, 20,000.
Started pinging Harris campaign sources around 1:30 this morning to ask if Harris had called Trump yet to concede, if she was planning to call him to concede. And at that time, I was getting pushback. One source telling me that most of the major outlets haven't called the race yet, so obviously she wasn't going to make any moves.
That's kind of funny.
New York State recently passed a law that not only allows abortion all the way until the 9th month, but they protect.
What do you do on day one if you win? What's your first thing?
What do? I close the border.
This is the incident that led a judge to declare it's plausible Donald Trump incited violence.
Get out! You know, in the old days, which isn't so long ago, when we were less politically correct, that kind of stuff wouldn't have happened. Today we have to be so nice, so nice. We always have to be so nice.
The woman getting pushed and two other anti-Trump protesters accused Trump supporters of assault and battery and accused Donald Trump himself of incitement to riot.
I love killing babies. I love it.
No, whatever.
Louisiana is announcing that if you have an IUD, they're going to consider that murder, and you will.
What the fuck is this box? And Hulk fucking Hogan?
Hulk Hogan?
What the hell?
How dare you, Hulk Hogan?
What the fuck is this?
How dare you?
You said, quote, he should really set an example by speaking English in the United States. What's wrong with speaking
Well,
Spanish?
I think it's wonderful and all, but I did it a little bit half-heartedly, but I do mean it to a large extent.
What was I made for?
I want y'all to listen up.
Let's go, baby.
I just want you to know I'm a little ticked off, and I'm going to tell you why. $750. Where American tax dollars is being used to fund illegal
Republican,
aliens
smash the like
into
button.
our country.
You vote Republican, smash the like.
And these illegal aliens didn't pay
Smash the
one
subscribe,
dime
smash
or
the
one
like. I
last
voted
cent
Trump.
into our system.
Fuck you mean?
And all Kamala Harris and Tampon Timmy.
If you can smash the like, the double tap the screen, give a subscribe, I'll always
Want
appreciate
to give us
4 years, baby.
$750? Listen, you all. We only have one choice. One choice. And that's President Donald J. Trump.
Yo, it ain't no lie about that.
I can.
Going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship. It's things like this that... Going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship.
Yo, exactly, yo. If your family did not put in work for this fucking country or whatever country you living in, and you've been there for more than 40 to 60 years, yo, you got away with a lot of bullshit.
It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country, and they enter our country illegally. Going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship.
Good.
It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country, and they enter our country illegally. Going forward.
November 6, 2024. And I'm right back at you.
Going forward.
You see, I'm going to tell you how my family came into this country. My family came into this country from the 1920s. Doing architecture for the MTA. Basically, so working construction, building for the country. Not just coming here on some bullshit. My family came from working through architecture and the building developments for the Panama Canal, which deals with the country, actually, which gives you permission to go do other jobs elsewhere. And then settle in America, settle in New York and a couple other states. And worked on Panama Canal, worked on the MTA system, the development. I'm talking about the development of the MTA system, 1920s. Served World War II, teachers, nurses, like all sorts of shit up to right now.
The future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship. It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country, and they enter our country.
And don't serve no purpose.
November 6, 2024.
That's the best way I'll say it. Don't serve
Wait a
no
minute.
purpose.
What did you say inflation was when Biden took over?
I said inflation was up and high at 9%. It's now down.
It's 2 a.m. and I don't even care. We have President Donald Trump, the biggest political comeback of my fucking lifetime. It's like watching a Rocky movie. I am so joyful. Yes, I'm using the Democrat word, joyful. I am joyful as fuck.
No,
I
real.
love watching these pundits eat shit because they so deserve it. These lying propagandist hacks.
Yo, for real.
So this might sound a little bit rough, but I truly believe that as an immigrant myself, I came here 20 years ago. I've gone through different phases of my legal status. I've gone through different presidencies, different candidates. They all promise the same thing to immigrants. They're going to give us a pathway to citizenship, or they believe that we should, but they never do. It's all been broken promises. The only glimpse of hope that we all had was back in 2012 with DACA, right? And obviously my life changed due to that. Millions of lives changed due to DACA, and I'm very grateful for that program, right? But we're in 2024, and for a candidate to be promising all these things to migrants, I'm sorry, like that's probably not going to happen. Okay, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully whoever wins the presidency will actually do something about migrants that have been here for a long time, enough to earn.
Yeah, like I told you, my family been here since basically 100 years. We're in 2024. My family been here since the 1920s. I gotta look back how long Donald Trump been in New York for. Like my family might have been here longer than Donald Trump.
And their citizenship, hopefully there's a way for them to access that. But honestly, migrants are important to this country. We're crucial, we're essential, but I don't think that we're priority on like things to change in this country to make it better. If anything, I know that both sides can fix this, but they choose not to for whatever reason. And we can sit here and talk about all the reasons why they don't.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Right.
I don't like Donald Trump. He's too extremist, so I prefer the other one. And a girl for American state.
You know, a nice cup of the soccer blood.
So Donald Trump, the man who hates brown people, especially people of Mexican descent, came to Grand Rapids, Michigan, to fearmonger.
Why is he sitting in front of a laptop at the exact same moment
So Eric Trump, ever the critical thinker, decided to tweet this.
I want to say something really quick about DACA. You know, y'all have had the president and the majority. Why don't you ask them?
I got to tell you, this campaign is so everything that's said about Donald Trump and his treatment of women and the gender gap in this campaign. This rapper, who I fully admit sold a lot of records, if you've read some of the things he has said about the promotion of domestic violence.
No. What he said
against
women.
He said, Bakari, I listen to your entire filibuster. If you could just give me 13 seconds.
I'll give you 12 because he said grab him by the.
And so when you think about the things he has said in order to sell those records, and you also consider some of the questions that are swirling around Harris's own husband in this regard.
Oh my God. Okay, you don't even get 12 seconds. I'm not going to let you go into the far end of BS.
I'm just telling you.
So what will Donald Trump do? Very simple. On day one, if
Oh
you've
my God,
committed
oh
a
my
crime,
God, oh my God. It's doom scrolling. Y'all have been watching 2 hours of doom scrolling. What the fuck is wrong with you? Now I'm just playing with y'all.
The fact that I have lived in the United States since I was 5 years old, even got an American law degree, passed the California bar exam, and my parents are American citizens, and my sister's an American citizen. I'm undocumented. I'm undocumented because of a procedural error. My parents got their citizenship 2 weeks after I turned 21, and technically I'm no longer considered their
That's enough
child.
with doom scrolling. Yo, I'll be back a little later. We out. Yabba dabba doo. Yo, subscribe, like, share. Thank you for engaging. If you don't mind to help run up the likes, yo, I would very much appreciate if you could double tap the screen, give a like. Thank you very much. Thank you.